Oh, what is up, Gunplum modelers? This is Striker Prime, bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. How's everyone doing? It's July 10th, 2017. Just finished these two little kits. The local type RX-78-2, or RX-78-1, excuse me, from the Origins line, which came out really nice. And the classic Mecha Collide Andromeda from Space Battleship Yamato, second season of Comet Empire, which of course coincides with the new series, which is coming out as OVAs, which is Space Battleship Yamato 2202. But thought it would be a nice kit to build. I had it here for a while. I have a lot of kits here that it's been sitting around in front of me, and it's like begging me to build. I have another one here. I might as well show it to you. I'm not planning to build it. Maybe down the road, maybe in a few months. This little guy, I forget the name of it. I know it's one of the destroyers from, not the destroyers, missile ships from the second, from 2199. It was a scene where I think it was Domel went up against, I could be the wrong name, so you have to forgive me, went up against the Comet Empire fleet, and there's these ships, but there's a classic version of the ship which was referred to as the antimatter missile ship, or antimatter battleship, which was firing those two massive torpedoes. I have that. I think I have this one here in the corner, but I'll do that later. I'm not going to do that now. So keep your shirt on. Keep your shirt on. Nothing in regards to news other than the fact that I got excited on the kit that Revell just released a picture of, and I'm going to share this picture with you. This is of course non-Gundam related, but here it is. The 1/2700 scale Star Destroyer from the Star Wars series. This is the biggest Star Destroyer in a model kit that has ever been made. Over 23 inches in length, close to 2 feet. Now, this ship was, this model kit was made by a Russian company last year. I think it was either the beginning of, no, it was last year. And to get it, you have to go through, eBay or some other company to get it. And Revell just recently got, I guess, the license to release this. I think they probably had it, they just kept their mouth shut. I mean, last year I built that 1/4000 scale version, which was, not the best model kit you could say, but it was pretty close. But 1/2700 scale, wow, that's huge. And it could fit. And there was a guy on YouTube who reviewed the kit. I know there's another one who built it, but there's another guy who reviewed the kit, and he actually put, the kit is so big, it's actually bigger than my table, bigger than this, because my cutting board is 23 inches in length, maybe 24. If I can't get that because it's going to take up my entire table. I would have to set the camera in a way where it's not as close as you think, but it's going to be far back, so I can take up the entire table, just so you guys can see the parts itself. It's 103 parts, which is like, maybe not, it's not even high grade part count. But regardless, it's huge, it's wide. Did see some minor issues with it, considering the fact that when I was looking at it, there were certain areas which could have been worked on. Like, I wasn't fond of the turbo lasers along the side of the hull. They were locked down. They were like static. Unlike the one that I built last year, the turbo lasers you can turn left and right. Not much of detail, but at least you can turn it. And the actual landing bay, which we all remember from the scene where the Carillion Corvette docked itself in, the 1/4000 scale kit had a lot of room for something like that. This one, the actual docking bay is molded into the kit, so it's not a separate kit, and it's shallow. So I can see some customization there where if somebody will gut that part off and then make his own custom version of it, but it's going to take a lot of work. Hopefully it doesn't destroy the structure integrity of the ship itself, of the model kit itself, if somebody only builds it. Now, whether I'm going to get it or not, I don't know. I don't know. I want to. But let's see what Bandai has to say. Because for those of you who don't know, Bandai did a video a long time ago showing off their recent licensee agreement with LucasArts and Star Wars to build Star Wars model kits. And there was for a brief second in that video, for about 2 seconds, we saw a prototype Star Destroyer. And of course, a few months ago in the Shizuoka show, even though it was not shown on any photographs or sites, there was a very large Star Destroyer that Bandai shown off. Don't know what the scale is, but it'd be great if Bandai released it. Don't you guys think? Well, anyway, that's my Star Wars talk for today. In regards to going to Bandai, somebody asked me where did I get these double-barreled cannons. It was from this. This is the HC customized campaign for 2014 summer. This is the one that comes with the twin beam rifle and sword. Didn't use the sword on this kit because it didn't feel appropriate, but that's where I got this part so I can put it on. It has, you know, these extender parts. I have a lot of those, so I never, you know, this is actually from Gundam Planet. They were like just giving them away because nobody wanted them, and I said, I'll take them. Just took a ton of them. I have loads of them. Loads of them. Speaking of Gundam Planet, recently went there, and I brought myself a doggy bag. But what's in the doggy bag? I don't know, let's open it up and see. We have a MS Char pink color, semi-gloss. Got that. And we got ourselves a grayish blue. I've always been fond of this paint. I'm going to need more of this soon enough, and I'll bring one. Even though I'm down to one bottle of the MS Gundam. Well, I went there to get the off-white color, which is the MS White from the Gundam line of paints, but they ran out, so I have to wait until they get them. So in the meantime, I just bought this bigger bottle of cool white. Never, you know, you can never have enough white because you don't know if you need it. Then I've been since I'm waiting for the decals for this. Obviously, oh, so you know this guy has been glossed up. I've top coated it. I mean, I glossed it over so that way I can put the decals. But then after I put the decals, I'll top coat it again, and then when I top coat it again, I'm going to weather it. And along with, where do I put it? Along with this little guy, which I have here, the multi-black version, I decided to change it up a bit, and I bought the ground brown version. Give it a little bit of brownish tone around this kit. See how it works. I've always been trying black. Now I want to try a different tone of color and see how far I go with that. And finally, I saw this advertised at their on their website, and I said, well, what's the big difference? And I read a little bit about it, but they say this is considered the top of the line premium top coat. Cost me $1 more. This was $10 at Gundam Planet. $9 for the normal one, but $10 for this. I decided to go with flat, since this is going to be covered. I'm going to try it on this guy after I do the decaling, the weathering, and then go with this to seal it off. I may try it on this one just to see how it, you know, because it's done. I'm not going to do anything else with it. But I thought, you know, see how that works. See how that works. I don't know if anybody has gotten this type of product before. Maybe Meccano Man has it. Eventually, he's going to probably review this. Don't know if if Zaku Aurelius did it or anybody else. Anybody has suggestions, please send it on my way and let me know so I could see some examples and read up about it. Don't see any other Gundam news lately other than, you know, some metal bill, the announcement of the metal bill, Double Quanta. Don't see anything in regards to new kits. I don't think we're going to get anything down the road until maybe sometime in August. Once the lead kits come in, like the Unicorn, both real grade and mega size scale, we'll probably start getting a trickling of announcements. I know that this month we're getting, I think we got the Hama Hama. Justice came out already. I didn't get that, and I'm not prepared for that yet, or not ready for a new master grade. Lately I've been more looking at older kits, like the older GM from Universal Century. Hell, I had in my possession, but I no longer have it anymore, the GM Command ground type from 0083 Stardust Memories. I built 2 of them because I loved them so much, and then I just sold them. I regret doing that, but if I ever get my hands on that again, I will definitely buy it and paint it, because it is a beautiful kit. For those of you who don't know, okay, so we're seeing the GM Sniper, we're seeing the Powered GM, we're seeing what else? What is it? Oh, obviously P Bandai is going to be releasing the GM3, the GMs. There's a GM Sniper from More in the Pocket, P Bandai, which of course everybody's going nuts with that. Not to mention, of course, the Hazel, but that's another conversation for a later day. But the GM, like, if you really want to build a GM kit, I would definitely look into the Command type, because it's a solid kit. I remember being a solid kit, and I'm looking into the possibility of getting it. I'm not going to go over, you know, I'm not going to spend for the price of it. I'm going to see if I could find a deal somewhere around there. But that's something down the road. I don't think there's anything else that I could say that I'm looking forward to, because I don't know what else is out there. So let me touch up on 2 things. First off, the contest is still going, for those of you who do not know. I'll place a link to the contest rules of the video on this video, so you guys can see it. For those of you who don't know about my contest, basically it's you take one of the grunt suits from IBO and customize it to whatever you wish. You can't use none of the Gundams or any of the Barbatos frames or anything like that, or the weaponry or the armor. It just has to be all within all the grunt suits. You could use the option parts from IBO. You can scratch build and customize your own weapons or armor or whatever you want, using plot plate, using any type of materials, decals. Okay, I didn't cover this, and somebody asked me, can they use decals from other brands or other lines? I will say yes, you can. Obviously, if you decide to use a decal from Universal Century, which has unique features, on an IBO kit, I will allow you to have that. It will look weird, but go ahead, knock yourself out. But you cannot use no parts from any other Gundam line, not even the option parts, not even the builder parts. You cannot use none of the Kotobukiya parts. Any parts from any brand has to be all within the IBO universe. So that way it's authentic from there. And go to town with it. I've been seeing a lot of photographs that people were sending me this summer, and now that we're close to a month, almost more than a month and a half away till the end of this contest, now you could pretty much say, okay, now I gotta get to work and start building my custom for this contest, because obviously the first prize is the Mega Scale Unicorn, second prize is the Zeta Z Gundam, and the third prize will be the Real Grade Unicorn. So that's something that I hope you guys are working diligently on your contest build. Now then, here is a package that I got from Hobby Link Japan. This package is so big, as you can see here. it takes up a lot of space. I can't put this on my table because I won't be able to see shit. But I got this in the mail, and I got this in the mail. Let me open this one up. This would be a little bit more easier for you guys to see. Now this one was kind of like a impulse knee-jerk reaction, but it was the Vallejo's airbrush thinner. I believe airbrush thinner. I believe thinning your model air and liquid acrylics dilutes the color. So this is, I bought this in regards to the issues that we're having with the thinner from the paint from Vallejo. Many people say that you gotta thin them down, and I wasn't too comfortable using the acrylic from Tamiya. It did have an unusual reaction, and I had issues. So I said, you know what, I might as well buy something that will work. And this cost me about $6 on eBay. So this will definitely benefit me if I decide to continue using the Vallejo paints. And yes, I heard about the Mecha colors from Vallejo. I will do research on that in time. Now, let's work on this. I've never done this before on my bed, so I've done a lot of things on my bed, but not this. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff here, and a lot of stuff that I can't wait to show off. First, some bubble wraps. Put that to the side. Now, before I start removing stuff, so you know, this was all based off the summer campaign stuff. And some other things that I purchased that I've had in the warehouse for quite some time. So the first thing I purchased was the RX-78 GP03S Gundam Statman. I think it's Statman? No, it's GP03S. No, yeah, GP03S. But I think it's called the Statman, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this, I've never gotten this kit before. I don't think I even got the Master Grade. I do remember, I think the only kit that I have here was the 1/400 scale Dendrobian, but this of course is what comes with the Dendrobian 1/44 scale if you ever decide to buy it. I'm never going to get something like that, but so let me get this, and it's a good deal right there. The next one was a kit that I'm not going to get the Master Grade version, but the high grade should be sufficient enough. The GM3 mass production mobile suit. It's really nice. Yeah, I've been, like I said, I don't know, I've been on a GM fix lately. I don't know why I'm reminiscing on my older GM. The next one is the Zeta Plus Unicorn version. Now I don't know if this is the one that they fixed the issue with the with this, but I've always been a big fan of the Zeta Plus. I always remember seeing the model kit, the Masquerade version of the Zeta Plus, but I never seemed to commit to it. I did purchase the classic version of the Zeta Plus, 1/44 scale. So obviously this is a parts former type thing when it transforms, but I like it. So let me get this. I want to show you something that I was waiting for a long time, but let me show you some other things here. So here are the decals, the Mobile Suit Gundam's Iron-Blooded Orphans multi-use. As a matter of fact, all in the bag was, I think this is, I bought more than one, not more than one, but I bought various versions of decals. Let's just get it out of the bag. So we have Iron-Blooded Orphans 1, Iron-Blooded Orphans 2, Origins multi-use. There's the what I just purchased right now, what I built right now, the local type, and Unicorn decals as well. So I got all four of them. So that's cool. continuing with the campaign stuff, I bought some thrusters here. This is metallic, but I'm not going to metallic them, of course. And for shits and giggles, I bought some candy and tablets and gum. I don't know. I always like those. Lately, the Gashapon kits that I purchased in the past don't have those nice little treats, and I like them, so yeah. Now, last two things which I wanted to show. This was I was going to buy this, but the Hobbyland Japan didn't have it in stock. They always keep the, how can I say this? They had a stop order for this, and I was going to say, alright, I might as well go on eBay. Shit, eBay's charging like 70 to 80 bucks for this. But fortunately, this came back in stock. I purchased it and it's mine. The UNCFD-1 Dreadnought from Space Battleship Yamato 2202. So now I have the Dreadnought. Can't believe it's called the Dreadnought, but yeah, the battleship to coincide with my Andromeda build. But yeah, got this guy. Yay. The last kit, and this is taking this. I gotta pull it out of the box. This is a kit that I've never built before, and I've been looking forward to building it. And that is this. The Gelgoog, and this is the 2.0 version. I believe it's the 2.0 version, but it doesn't say. Yeah, 2.0 version of the Master Grade Gelgoog. I've always been a fan of Gelgoog. I said to myself, I'm not going to get the Char version. I'd rather get the mass production version, because I may want to do a custom with this. Yeah, I really do. I've been fond of Gelgoogs for a long time. Just never got around to getting it. And of course, the summer campaign allowed me to do so. So there you have it. So I got this, that, and that. Hold on. Let me just shift this there. There we go. So there you have it. So here are the decals, extra parts, candy, and all this. What do you think of that? Yeah, I feel drained. My wallet is crying, of course, but who cares? Everybody's probably saying, "Oh yeah, I want that too," and all that stuff. But I wanted to try something different. So there you have it. All the kits that I got from Hobbyland Japan. All right. So one final note here. I originally said that I was going to build the Hugo and the Origins gun tank, but I decided to postpone that for a later date. Hugo, I haven't fleshed out what I was going to do with that. The gun tank, I had a great idea, but something came up where I'm missing something and I need it, so it's going to wait. It's going to wait. So, I'm sorry for those of you who are waiting for me to build that. I will, but not now. What I am going to build will be up to you guys. I've been contemplating on these kits that I have in front of me, and I'm going to let you guys decide what I should make. I like doing this type of thing. So, I have a choice of either building the Gundam Schwarzritter from the new manga thing of Build Fighters. Let me move you here. Or the Gundam Vual from the IBO manga thing as well. So two kits from, I guess, you know, side story manga shit stuff. I like both of them. Just don't know which one to make. So, like always, down below, tell me which one I should make. I'm gonna take about a week off to relax a bit, and then once I tally up all what you guys want me to make, I'll start working on it. And I have some great ideas for this and for this. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.